football on the air. Don't grab all a kid. She telescope me, don't go on my plate. Don't you there?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jaynie Design. Thank you very much for your support. Today I'll be showing you how to cut an off-shoulder short dress. I'll be using a satin fabric and an organza fabric. So we're making use of two fabric today for our off-shoulder dress, and also making use of a 1-inch elastic band. A 1-inch elastic band. So these are the things we need to make our short dress. So let's begin. The measurement I'll be needing today is bust 41, waist 31, 39, hips 45. Then the length of the dress is 31. But because it's an off-shoulder dress, I'll only be making use of my biggest measurement, which is the hips measurement. I don't need this today, just the hips measurement. So the first thing you do is to get the length of your dress. Remember, it says we are making use of two fabric, the satin and the organza. So I want the organza to be at the down part of my dress, then the satin to be at the upper part. So what I did was just to cut 8 inches for the down part, 8 inches. Then at this part, at the satin part, I cut out 25.5. So after removing my seam allowance, also my seam allowance for here, and then joining allowance for these two parts, I'll still get my 31 inches. You could make yours with only one fabric, but I want it to be very stylish, so I'm going to be making use of two fabric. So like I said, the only measurement we need is just our hips measurement, which when you divide 45 by 4, you get 11 and quarter. When you divide 45 by 4, you get 11 and quarter. This is it, 11 and quarter. Then I'll be using one inch for the side, as in for joining the two sides. Then what will be remaining here is an extra 5.5 inches, 5.25, sorry. So my excess is 5.25, meaning that when I fold into two, well, what I have is 18 inches. When I fold into two, I have 18 inches. I want it to be a bit free, so I'm not going to be using my exact hips. After measuring my hips, I added extra 5.25 inches because I want it to be a bit free. I'm going to use elastic to make the up to make the up very fair. So now the length, like I said, I wanted 31. I'm going to be using 1 inch to fold for the elastic. I'll be using ½ inch to join this fabric to this, and then I'll be using 1 inch to fold this. This is folded into two. This is for the front part, then the back pattern is also folded into two. So the only thing I just need to do is, I want my off-shoulder dress to just have a bit of a line, just a bit. So I just take my tape, I just take my ruler, sorry, I just take my ruler, and this is how you place it. If you want the a line to be much, you take in the upper part and then you fold it. I just want a bit of a line. I take in my bust part, as in when I'm using my ruler, then I draw my line, I bring it out. So this is just it. It's very easy to cut and very easy to make, but very stylish when put on. So I cut away the excess. If you want your own hairline more, that means you have to use more fabric so you can take in very well. I just want very little hairline. So we are almost just done. This is for just the encutting. Then the next thing you do is to take your fabric to your machine, and this is the wrong side, this is the right side. So I open it up. I open this one up. Remember I folded them into two. So I'll be joining this my organza straight down like this. That's what I'll be doing, and I'll be doing it at the front panel and at the back. So I'm doing that now. Come and show you how I'm doing that. Can you see I'm done joining my organza to the satin. Remember, this is the right side and this is the wrong side. This side I marked, I did a mark. This is the wrong side, this is the right side. So you place your organza when joining it at the right side, then you sew it down. So I've done that. I've also done that at the other side. The next thing to do is just to open up the two fabric. This is one now, this is two. Open it up. Remember, I'll use 1 inch to join this one. That is 1 inch from here to here, straight down. The same thing, I'll use 1 inch from here to here. This is what I mean. I'm going to use 1 inch to be joining them. So I'll join it straight all the way down. The same thing I'll be doing here, all the way down. That I'll be doing now. So I'm joining the two sides. I'm done joining the two sides. The next thing to do is I want to add my elastic to it. So before adding elastic, what you do is you fold the 1/2 inch first, and then, because this is a 1 inch elastic band, this is a 1 inch elastic band. After folding we have in, then you fold again like this. Can you see? For you to be able to accommodate your 1 inch. Can you see? So you fold it like this all through. You fold it, but when you get to this part, to around this other part, you just leave a small opening. That is where you put your elastic from. So you sew round, but you leave at least 1.5 inch an opening where you fix your elastic. So that's what we'll be doing now, and then I'll show you how to fix your elastic in. I'm done folding this. Make sure that when you fold and use your tape to measure, can you see it's exactly 1 inch, because our elastic is 1 inch. So I folded round and I left a small opening here that I used to put my elastic, but I folded the remaining round. So how to fix your elastic? You take your elastic, you take your safety pin, and then you fix your safety pin inside the elastic, and then you close it. And you place it at that opening, and then using your hand, you'll be putting it inside. You know, you do it round till you get to the other, till you get to the opening again. Keep doing until you get to that opening. I brought it up. I don't want it as tight as this, so I begin to release it. That is why it's always good to leave your elastic. Don't yet and cut it till you release it to the extent you want it to be. Can you see? After doing elastic, I've gotten to this part. I'll now remove my pin. What I do is to I'll take this to my machine, and then I will join this part and then cut out the excess. We are done joining our elastic to our dress. The next thing to do is to get, this is like a belt, but the belt will be the sleeve. So I'll show you how to do one. I've already done the remaining. You fold, I cut out fabric of 4.5 inches, 4.5, and I folded it into two. You cut out the length of 4.5, then I folded into two, and I get 2 and then quarter. So what I do is to just join this edge. Can you see? I joined this edge down to the length of the strip. I join to the end. After doing that, I sew this side, I close it. I do the other one at this end, and I also close this side. So what I do is, before turning it, I'll just open it a bit with my blade. I open it with a bit with my blade. You open it a bit with your blade. Then what you do is, now you use your scissors, and then you use it to turn it out. Look at that part I opened. That is where I'm bringing out the first one from. So this is it. I brought out the first side. I also take my scissors again to this other side to turn it out. This is how to make a very neat strip. Can you see? Then what you do is just to go to your machine. This part you opened, you just close it. Now nobody knows where you open or close it from. You just close this part. Our four strip. This is 4 strip. We have it. So mine, I used 26 inches for the length. So it depends on what you want, but I use 26 inches for the length. So what I will do from the side here, like from this joining from the side, I'll measure around 3 inches. That is where I want to put my strip. I use my chalk to mark it, 3 inches. Then this is for the back. I also measure 3 inches. So like I said, you measure 3 inches from the side to your 3 inches. Then from this side to 3 inches, you do the same thing at this other side, from here to here, 3 inches. From here to here, 3 inches. Then you mark it. It shows you where you place your strip. This is how you place your strip. Can you see? You place your strip like this, and you fold it to just sew this part. Sew it to the length of the strip. Then you take the other one too. You fold it a bit before, you can fold it before putting it, and then you place at your 3 inches also. Okay, so this one. The same thing, you place at your 3 inches, and then you sew to the length of the strip for one side. the other two, use it for the other side. So I'll be doing mine and then I'll show you our 4 strips. Can you see? So when I put it on, you will now see how it will look like. This part will be your sleeve. This part too is very, this part will be your sleeve. So we're done. The last thing to do is just to fold this. I'm going to be using 1 inch to fold this. I'll measure out my 1 inch and then I'll fold. Then we are done. I'm done folding my down part with 1 inch. So our dress is ready. So guys, if my video has been helpful, give your girl a thumbs up by liking, share my video and then you subscribe. Bye. See you in my next tutorial.